what I use to start it. Real quick.
Hello. Hi.
And what are those exactly?
Well, they're just Weber grill starters.
Weber grill starters.
Yeah.
Need a picture of those or filming it? Weber grill starters. Is wood out at your place?
Yeah.
Hardwood.
Hardwood? Yeah, I'm sure we can find some.
Yeah, they pulled out and this one here, and I put some
Oh, I see.
WD. What the hell's on my mind?
Some kind of glue in there, huh?
Yeah, it'll hold.
And how hot is this going to get when you...
Well, ideally, you want to be at about 300 Celsius for the pizzas.
Okay.
And there's both a Celsius and a thermometer Fahrenheit scale on there.
Okay.
This shows, and yeah, well, we assemble the frame. This is pretty much, this thing you keep outside, really. You
So
know,
like
I didn't put the screws in because I move it a lot.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
So even when we're cooking and stuff, we can touch
you're
it
not
so
going
we
to
don't
get burned. No.
And so we got to be inside to get burned,
Well,
or the
yeah,
edges,
or
the-
anything that comes
the
out.
peel or whatever else.
Yeah.
There'll be
This
some
got a
burning.
little dusty coming in, but
Yeah,
it's all
that's
brand
fine.
new.
Yeah.
You want to really maybe just work it with your hands, work the dough. But
Okay.
that's a little hard. You know, it's a little hard even for me. So what we do when we're doing a large group, what we'll even do is to roll them out and then carve it.
Okay.
That's gonna, if you're gonna do like just
Yeah, they say it toughens the gluten the more you roll it, but
yeah. Well, I
Good
don't.
or bad
Yeah.
thing.
huh? Well, tough pizza's crust is a bad thing.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
This should be pretty good. But I just put it on one of these wooden peels, a little bit of flour.
So that's called
This
a
is-
peel too. Okay.
Yeah, a peel.
Today's pretty relaxed.
I really.
Boy, it's fun.
It's the first time I worked with this dough because it's a new recipe. I just
Was that the one you got from that guy up in
Yeah.
Boulder Junction?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it worked out really well. The moisture content, perfect. It's perfect. I'm going to probably use it, but only I'm going to use it with the double odd flour more than I use my standard high protein flour. But the double odd, it's usually an imported from Italy. There's Supremo. There's a couple other brands. I wouldn't get it in the grocery store. I'd get it like in a. You guys have wholesale connections,
Yeah.
like Cisco or something.
Cisco's in Baraboo, actually.
That's right. They're big out here.
Yep, they're right by us.
Yeah.
Easy to do.
And then you just,
Charlie, right? She's
you know, we were doing like about 350 pizzas a day at Festa Italiana. We were just banging them out. Then we realized we had two of these ovens going. That's why I used this one.
Mhm.
But they just, at that high volume, it takes a lot for them to keep up.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to get the next size bigger than this one
Yes, she did.
because I need more space to keep hot at different times. You keep putting a pizza in the same spot, eventually it's going to get cool. You can tell by the flour. If the flour's not browning and staying wet, then you go, oh boy, that spot's no good. So you got to kind of move it. And then we would switch back and forth. But that's a lot of pizzas in an hour. You'll never get to that. And then I say, if you get to that stage, then just par bake them.
Right.
You take this thing, put it in there a minute, take it out, stack it, and then you can cool them, and then you can put them in the refrigerator. If you're going to use them 3 or 4 days, freeze them. You know. The other one, I was going to bring you the one I have on mine, but it's older one.
We'll glue it on. It's all right.
Yeah.
So we're like 700 now.
Was that cell? What is it?
That's
There's a voice edition.
Marcus, look at your shoes.
He says when they got there, Dan told them, he said, for some reason, guys, don't expect the
So what does it take, about 40 minutes or so to get it where you want it?
Yeah, I want to get it up a little bit more.
Get you anything
Again,
up there?
it's the floor on the
Yeah. Oh yeah, I saw the one picture. The wood too when we're cooking?
No, I always keep it on this side, on the left side here.
Okay,
That's just, I don't know if it's just the way I think.
okay. It kind of feels right though if you peel it on the left because you're right-handed.
Yeah.
You're not using your left hand, then you're coming in on that. That makes sense. About 800 degrees right now.
This is the one I'm gonna leave with you. This is one that I bought separate from. I'm gonna put these coals on the bottom.
Gotcha.
want that flame. We want that flame to go halfway up the roof.
All the time while we're cooking, we want it to
Yep.
be coming halfway up and around?
Yeah,
Okay.
you look at that right now. Get the camera up inside there. Get it down in. Look at the middle of it.
Yeah,
See
so we
where
want it
that
coming
flame
up
is?
to the
That's-
middle.
That's where you want it.
So we gotta
So
keep
it
adding.
needs to go all 15?
He wants the flame to be like halfway up and around
Okay.
the roof there. Because then it'll circulate the heat up and over.
Right.
If we do that.
Now you can, if we had a wet rag, you could take and wrap it on here and then wipe the little bit of dust off.
A little bit of
If
dust.
once it's built, yeah.
A little bit of dust won't kill us.
I don't think so.
I
But
feel like
if
there's
you-
always some seared pizza when I get it at John's on 44th in New York, so seems like they're doing the same thing.
I brought our standard sauce. What I actually do is I start with a base and then you can add whatever spices you want, like a regular or like a cooked tomato sauce. There's a couple of good ones. Pastorelli is a good one. Start with a base and then add your own oregano or garlic or whatever you want to put in it. This is what we have here. The other one I use for the margarita. This is like a 6-in-1 tomato sauce. You can buy it, and then we add garlic to it. And that's all we do.
Really?
Yeah, it gives it a
6-in-1
nice.
sauce?
It's more of a fresh. This is more of a cooked sauce. This is
Yeah.
fresh, and this is what we use for the margarita pizza. We use this fresh with the fresh mozzarella cheese and then the fresh basil. With our standard pizza, we use our standard sauce, and then we use our mozzarella again, but it's not the fresh. It's just the regular aged mozzarella, and then you can put whatever topping you want: sausage, you want pepperoni, or whatever. But I'm gonna make it just a standard one.
Yeah.
And then I mix it with simple syrup, and then I have a 80-gallon pot, and then I put a pound of basil in there. Let that, not boil it, you can just when it's warm, melts the sugar. Leave it sitting there for 20 minutes or so. Take the basil out and then pour it through.
Oh, it's a really cool taste. So
Now,
now
I'm going to use my hands. That's just the way I make pizzas.
That's fine. We're good with that.
Now these again are kind of like individual pizzas. The way they market them, even in Italy, is the less toppings the better. But here we're going to do a little more. Yeah. This is our homemade Italian sausage. We buy our own pork shoulder and then we season it.
So now, are you gonna leave us with your recipes for these, or you don't wanna?
The sausage, as long as you stay out of Waukesha County, I think you'll be all right.
We're getting nowhere near it because we've got an ag teacher actually raises pigs.
Oh, there you go.
And his daughter just won the grand champion at the state fair
Ooh.
with her show pulls.
See now this guy here is ready. What you can do sometimes is kind of put them down so when you shake it they don't
Doesn't fall
fly.
off. Yeah.
But oh, that's too hot.
So the brick is too hot when you see that.
Well, I see that. I'm gonna move it over there. You see
oh,
that?
sure, yeah.
Over here it should be a.
How's the pizza, girls? Good. Nice.
Do you girls like, or they got enough there? Where's the little guy? Where's Mark?
They went to get me a Mountain Dew.
Okay.
Come back.
Okay.
Because you can't move it for about 10 seconds.
Okay.